Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our Let's Play of Tales of Arise. I am your casual nerd. The last time we checked out the city of Vicent, and we got invited to the palace by a pretty lovely lady, as I may say so myself, right down my alley. And I couldn't say no, so now we're gonna go into the palace and see what this Dohalim guy is all about. So this is what we're doing. Probably gonna be some cutscenes, I would imagine. Ah, there she is. Nice.
Hey!
Yeah. Oh, it's you again. After our ways parted, the people of Vicent came to me with a important petition. Lord Dohalim is busy at the moment with it, so I have to ask you to wait until he's done. When the preparations are done, I will take the lead. Okay, so we're waiting, it seems. And yeah, there's probably gonna be some cutscenes.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of this scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
So yeah, Shion gets a title like ticking time bomb, which seems to be appropriate if we see that we just shot at someone who didn't do her anything, at least initially. So let's see what this gives us. Yes, it gives us more art meter. Oh, she can also move. Well, oh, that's great. I want that for her. Easier over limit. That's nice. Another art, which okay. All the good stuff is so expensive. See, that's the real problem here. So let's see. I think we're gonna go with more easy over limit. That seems to be good. Has here. So we already got this, so maybe this is the second part. This is the flame explosion. We give more damage with our boost attack, I think. Oh, 900 for her. Yeah, reduced art time. That's a no-brainer. We have enough. More we get art back when we defeat someone, when we have a crit, touching in the air. More boost if we kill someone, more boost at the beginning, more boost at the 10 hit combo. So let's go with this one. With the art replenishment if we crit. Seems to be fair enough. Or at least a decent choice.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
So that was a weird info dump.
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
So this guy seems to be in control. Just swatting away Shion like that. Very interesting guy.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed?
Probably
They
not.
could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
Check this one out. So there's a lot of like rooms here, and there's a chit-chat. So let's look at that.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
So let's see if we can check out all these rooms. Maybe there's some items there. If we have the... check everything out. Seems to be nothing here already. sorry for that. So there's this rooms. What do we have here? It's locked. It's a treasury. Probably there's a reason why it's locked. Locked too. Take a loop around. We have here entrance and conference room. Conference room. Some lemons, some pork, some peach jelly. Nice. That's all very cool. That's probably the way out. At least that's what the name suggests. That's the entrance to the plaza, and there's these two rooms which we have to check out. Like the barracks and the place for the lieutenants and generals. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Okay, so we can check out this stuff. So we have found a note. The trade with Marxa is getting more cloudy from day to day. We send giant loads of ware, but we get just a small part of really dubious wares. Is this lot
so what is Marxa exactly?
One of the
Aware
5
of
realms
this?
of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Okay, so probably Kelzelik is the bad guy. Maybe. That's his, like, chancellor or whatever. So I'm gonna guess that he is the tip running here, or the trader, or whatever you wanna call him. Or whatever he is. Or maybe he's just doing it to enrich himself. We're gonna see. So right now we're leaving the palace and getting to the inn. Or at least that's the plan. Let's see what else happens on the way. Okay, so there's the plaza. Can we just jump? No, we can't jump down. Too bad. Nice stairs, I must say. So we'll go down there. What do we have here? So there's some ways into first floor or in the there's some storage rooms, but we're gonna check them out too to not miss anything. What do we have here? There's some,
What's this thing?
some money. There's a chest. So, see what this was. Okay, it gives us oh, let's check out this menu art. Oh, it's my girl and Dohalim. That's nice. I like that one. Oh, she carries a big fucking shield. Great. That's awesome. I love shields. I always think people who fight with a sword and not a shield are basically crippling themselves. So much better. Fighting with a sword and a shield instead of fighting with just a sword. Objectively better. So let's see what this storage room has in store for us. There's another chest here. Okay, so some really good healing stuff. It's nice. There's like a there's a library. That's the English word I'm looking for. The library. There's really sweet little garden, it seems. There's an egg. Why not? Take the egg. Not gonna say no to it. Let's check out the library. Check out the library.
Whoa! What is this place? The shelves here are filled with books.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Not
books.
just Renin books either. There are tons of Danon ones too.
Rinwell, I get that you're excited, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Do
Sorry.
we though? So, oh, that's nice. Inappropriate jokes at the dinner table. That's a book I would read probably, or just like toilet lecture or stuff like that. Probably be great toilet lecture. There's an item here, some orange, and even a chest. It's a recipe for eggs. Or as Dexter would say, omelette au fromage. I think that was Dexter's lab, where this joke was from, omelette au fromage. It's either omelette au fromage or omelette de fromage, and one of the two is right and one of the two is wrong, and he says the wrong one. Probably omelette au fromage, which he says. My friend is super bad. Where is it? Where is this? Oh, there it is. It has a crown. Nice. Got a crown.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Yeah, if we go back to the forest, there's probably something waiting for us. That's true. Then there's this room, which is like the last one in the palace, I think, and then we checked everything. So there's some healing item here, some milk here. Alrighty. So that's that. And I think now we can leave. With a clear conscience, because we tried everything out. Like, literally everything. Just went there and tried finding everything. But this is probably bringing us into the same room. Let's check just to be sure, but yes. Yeah, correct. Correct. So let's roll, and we're out. And if you notice that the food timer did run while we were in this area, and usually if we're in a town or in an area where there's no fighting going on, it doesn't run. So probably a giveaway that there's
something. Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renin Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Okay, more talking to be done.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
An Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
And even more talking, so as I expected, this is like the moment to have lots of cutscenes and info dumps or character progression, because this is like really throwing them in a situation that they're not used to, and that they have to like find a way to work around or compensate or just understand. So there's probably a lot they have to think about, or at least that's a good opportunity in from a storytelling perspective.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Alright, so this was the last chit-chat for now, so let's get back at the inn. Seems to be a decent idea. At least it seems that way. There's also the side quest with the big dragon, but I'm probably gonna leave this for later. Because I'm really interested in what's going on or what's gonna happen next. So let's check in.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
So now that's a random plot point. Just following a cat around. So let's follow the black cat, because why wouldn't we? There it goes. Probably something going on in the quarrel. I think that's the word.
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
Yeah, but
say
training
something?
cats is a pain. So there's another chit chat.
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Alright, let's follow it. Okay, it takes a sharp right. And let's get the mushrooms. Mushrooms! So there it is.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, It just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
It is the way into the forest. So, let's see what this forest is all about.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Okay, so let's see the chit-chat. Because that's what we're all about. Storytelling and character
I
arcs.
get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. But I really could have done without any Zoogles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zoogles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zoogles won't let them get close.
Using Zoogles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here too.
And even more.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen? Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Yeah, you're probably too young to understand, right? So, let's see, this is just one long road with some mushrooms here. And there's enemies here. So, this seems to be like the next monster infested area, the next dungeon or whatever. So this is a great point to stop this episode. We learned a lot about what's going on in Vicent. We met the ruler, which is an enigmatic Egyptian-looking red-headed cool guy. So I'm decently interested in him, and yeah, let's see what's going on in this city. So until then, bye.